Now, Storm Tracker 9 weather with Chief Meteorologist Justin Stapleton.
Well, I haven't seen a whole lot of rain the last couple of days, pretty much the last couple of weeks, as it has dried out considerably. So if you want to see that luscious green back, here is tonight's green grass gauge brought to us from friends over at eWeb. You need about an inch and almost 2/3, basically about 1.70 inches of water. So again, you can do that in 2 waterings of about 0.85 or 3 of just over an inch. And here's a great tip that the folks at eWeb said: just let the kids run through the sprinkler, and there you go. You got not only a green lawn, but certainly give them a good chance to cool off as well. And that may be the case. What you need over the next couple of days is not only are we going to continue to see the heat, but we'll also see, yes, more thunderstorms. And in fact, there's a chance tomorrow and even in parts of the weekend, we could see some of those thunderstorms over on the west side of the Cascades. I'll tell you about the dynamics of why that'll be here in just a second. Still some pretty hefty lightning strikes out through Klamath County. You should get into Lake County as well. Had a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings on those. Those have all expired, but still, I'll jump in a little closer and show you that we still have another one regenerating here. You can see all those strikes, and again, where they have the brightest part of the flashes there, those are the newer lightning strikes. National Weather Service, and not only there, but Department of Forestry for the state, going to be watching the weekend forecast very closely because it is extremely dry outside. We're expecting fairly low dew points, especially out into central Oregon, down into the south and southeastern end of the state, where the temperatures today were in the mid to upper 90s, and again, I should say, above 100 degrees down in Medford at 102. Red flag warnings are out basically for all of Douglas County. That includes the Deschutes National Forest, does also include the Umpqua National Forest. So if you're going to be out camping this weekend, certainly take it easy. You can see the upper 80s and low 90s here across the valley as well. Now out to the coast, they've seen the marine layer keep things cooler into the 60s for afternoon highs. The overnight lows will stay in the mid 50s. And the next couple of nights we'll likely see again just a little bit of low cloud cover out there. And then as we get in towards the afternoon, it's back to more sunshine. By tomorrow afternoon, here's what we're watching: a potential to bring in some additional cloud cover by the afternoon, and that's because we could be looking at storms firing to the south of us there. If that's the case, it may actually keep us a little cooler and sort of keep our thunderstorm threat down just a bit. Right now, we're still sitting very toasty in the upper 80s to low 90s, mid to low 60s, and upper 80s to low 90s out across portions of the Cascades. Hot high pressure ridge is going to continue to bake the northwest over the next 5 to 6 days. There's our first low, and I'm actually going to turn on the water vapor imagery and give you an idea. Friday's low will move through. This is the one that could bring some chances for thunderstorms over. Bigger low that will slide northward up the coast on Sunday. Best thunderstorm chance there, probably central northern valley. So maybe if you headed up to Portland, could see some real strong thunderstorms Sunday afternoon. So kind of an active week the end to the week and into the weekend for us. We'll keep a real close watch on it. Otherwise, nice and cool out to the coast. Temperatures will be in the low 60s. That's the best way to be beating the heat. Otherwise, we'll be low 90s. Isolated afternoon thunderstorms across not only Umpqua, but into the Cascades, as temperatures will be in the 70s. Another hot one out in central Oregon. Some afternoon strong thunderstorms, sort of like what we're seeing today. And also a few isolated thunderstorms in the afternoon for us here in the Willamette Valley. For the coast, we'll see temperatures warming up to the low 70s on Monday and Tuesday. And you know, if it's in the 70s, oh yeah, mid to upper 90s and even about 100 degrees by next Tuesday. Across the Umpqua, the Cascades, the thunderstorm threat should go away, but the heat won't. And here in the Willamette Valley, you say, oh, hey, that 89 felt good today. Yeah, and that's about the coolest we'll be over the next 6 to 7 days. And that 97 Tuesday may be climbing too.
Oh.
We're not done with it yet.
We're smiling now.